Byrne of South Pasadena. So that's another point that South Pasadena picked up from where the 2-mile intermediate marked. A nice fist pump there for Cy Byrne. And now, so Lorenz finishes 6th. And now we've got the peloton and Liesl Sellerberg of Cathedral Catholic moving up 7 spots in the last mile. Wow. And the boys team sweepstakes race often running on yellow and green in your upper right quadrant. Kelly McIntyre, Point Loma in 8th. Alexis Wolfinger of West Torrance in 9th. Maggie De La Rionda from Thousand Oaks finishes 10th. Lindsay Zimmer only 13th. That's a big surprise, and she dropped 6 in the last mile for Cathedral Catholic. Remember, Zimmer was 4th last year. So this is not a great situation for Cathedral Catholic. They do have 4 of their 5 in, as does South Pass. We knew it would be a race between those two. And now Cathedral Catholic just got their 5th finisher, and pardon me. And that 5th finisher for Cathedral. So Chiara Bonomi from Cathedral Catholic finishes 19th. And Patsy Hellman, 22nd. So they got their 5 in the first 22. South Pass got Arrington in 1st. Sophia Humphrey in 14th. I'm sorry, Arrington in 1st, Cy Byrne in 5th, 14th for Humphrey. Maya Lee, 17th. That's their 4th runner. And then South Pass's 5th runner was Amelie Giaffrin in 27th. So it is tighter than a drum, as you can see. Right now, Cathedral Catholic has a 1-point lead over South Pass. And this one's going to be, we're going to have to wait for all the precincts to report, because this is just an absolute humdinger of a team race. Remember, Cathedral Catholic won by 48 points over South Pass last year. The margin now 1 point. Loma in 3rd with 58. They have all 5 of theirs across. So you're seeing the final finishers of the girls' team sweepstakes in the upper left. In the upper right, we are now in the boys' team sweepstakes. And in the lower right, you see the finish camera for the girls' team sweepstakes. Here come the guys as they move into the Valley Loop. In a much tighter race, as expected. There is not really in this race an individual that is super outstanding like we thought we were going to get with Daly, and certainly we mentioned Arrington. Now South Pasadena with a 1-point lead, 50-51. Point Loma in 3rd. Wow, what a race for the team title here. In Division 3, 4, and 5, we expected a real burner between those two teams, and they have not disappointed. The margin 1 point. We're still watching that very closely. Meanwhile, the boys up there doing the first of the 2 Valley Loops. You can see the drone shot there. Very tight lead pack. That was to be expected. The teams that could be a factor here: St. Francis, Palos Verdes, Agora, and Foothill Technology. But the team race also a bit wide open. South Pasadena could also be a factor in this one, too. So the boys should probably be passing somewhere in the 450 to 455 range. Daly just went out too fast on mile 1 in that girls' team sweepstakes race. And now it looks like it's holding at 55-56 here for South Pasadena. If you're wondering, the 6th place runners, if it's a tie, Cathedral Catholic's 6th place runner was in the adjusted standings, 28th, South Pass 36 in the adjusted standings. And now it's 59-60 for South Pasadena over Cathedral Catholic. Wow, what a tremendous team battle. Boys should be coming up to mile 1 here. Andrew Quest of West Torrance leading Ryan Fitzpatrick of Nueva, 4:52. Augie Martin of St. Francis, one of the guys we expected to be right in the hunt. Augie was 15th last year. Currently 3rd. Ollie O'Connor from Viewpoint in 4th. Nathan Wilbur, Cathedral Catholic, 5th. Lucas Nolman, Palos Verdes, also tied for 5th. Now, Aiden Guzman, who was 17th last year, he, for St. Francis, is in 7th. So St. Francis has got 3rd and 7th. Ryan Herbers, West Torrance, in 8th. Max Douglas, Corona Del Mar, in 9th. And Adrian Miller of Palos Verdes in 10th. As far as the team standings go, another bruiser here. West Torrance and South Pasadena very close, 86-89. But very early, and I expect a lot of vicissitudes on that team battle on the men's side. And going back to the women, it is now tied at 60 points between Cathedral Catholic and South Pasadena. 132 of 141 runners have completed the race. And again, because Cathedral Catholic's 6th place runner is 10 spots up on South Pasadena's 6th runner, Cathedral Catholic would win if we got into a tie. So, wow. Meanwhile, the next race in the never-ending races today, the penultimate race, race number 44, the girls' individual sweepstakes, Division 3, 4, 5. You can see them in the upper left quadrant. They're getting queued up. And it looks like with 135 of the 141 finishers in, this could be a Cathedral Catholic win just by virtue of going to the 6th placed runner. And that's why if people say, who cares about the 6th and 7th runners? They don't score. Well, they can break a tie. So they're very, very important, and you're seeing that right here, right now. So it looks like it is going to go final here with Cathedral Catholic, the winner by virtue of that 6th placed runner, 60-60. So we're going to turn our attention now to the boys. And let's take a look at the updated team standings there. West Torrance up 3 on South Pasadena. Palos Verdes 3rd. Foothill Technology 4th. St. Francis is 6th, but I would expect them to move up. And you can see they're coming into picture now. And that's on the left there. Meanwhile, Augie Martin right there in the middle. In fact, Martin and Guzman are together from St. Francis in the gold jerseys. So they're right together. And it looks like we have a 3rd St. Francis runner in there, or maybe my eyes have deceived me. And now we go full frame. You get a sense of this. They'll be coming up to 2 miles at about the 10-minute mark. Right now they are making their way into the Reservoir Hill area. And we'll probably get a drone shot here shortly to show all of that. But it looks like we're going to have a real tight one for the team score on the men's side as well. Oh, an update. South Pasadena now 64-65 over Cathedral Catholic. So it's been swapped here. So we thought that maybe we had seen the final score, but no, South Pasadena now up by 1. We have that lead pack on the men at 5 as they make their way up Reservoir Hill. Wow, so a change there at the end. South Pass is looks like they're gonna win this by 1 point on that girls Division 3, 4, 5 team sweepstakes. We're in Reservoir Hill now on a gorgeous afternoon in Walnut, California. And we've got 5 in that lead pack, 1 just slightly behind. And updating our team standings, West Torrance 3 up on South Pasadena. Palos Verdes in 3rd, Foothill Technology 4th, and Corona Del Mar in 5th. Can South Pasadena win both of these team sweepstakes races for Divisions 3, 4, and 5? That will be interesting to see. Wow, wouldn't that be an accomplishment? West Torrance, of course, in there, they've got through the first mile, they had the number 1 and number 8 runners. You can see Quast still in that lead pack. But Ollie O'Connor from Viewpoint has the slight lead. Martin of St. Francis in the yellow in 2nd. Quast in 3rd with the red shorts. And Ryan Fitzpatrick of Nueva now into 4th. Aiden Guzman, St. Francis in 5th. Max Douglas, Corona Del Mar in 6th. He moved up a couple spots in that last mile. Nathan Miller in 7th from Cathedral Catholic. Adrian Miller, Palos Verdes in 8th. Michael Scarintz of South Pass in 9. And Ford Steggy of Yosemite in 10th. So now we're single file as they head up the hill. This can kind of separate the men from the boys, if you will. So 10, 12, 2. The 2 mile split, they're going up that hill. And it looks like Augie Martin has taken a slight lead up the hill. Quast in the Dayklow pink shorts in 2nd. And O'Connor in the white and red in 3rd with the sunglasses. But a good move there by Augie Martin. There's 2nd and 3rd. And here comes Aiden Guzman in the yellow with the white headband. Max Douglas, Corona Del Mar.
Let's go, Vigo. Let's go, Connor. Let's go, Eli.
This is a tough part of the course with that Reservoir Hill, that uphill stretch.
Come on, eyes up, Connor. There you go, Vigo. Push through.
And you can see on a lot of changes on that team leaderboard. Foothill Technology has now gone to the lead because they're packing very well. South Pass in 2nd, West Torrance in 3rd. And just confirming, it is now official, South Pasadena on the girls' team sweepstakes division 3, 4, 5 do win by 1 point. Augie Martin now up on Ollie O'Connor. But Martin made a big move on the uphill. O'Connor making a move on the downhill. So it's very tight now between the two of them. We don't have much to separate these two. Martin on the right and O'Connor on the left. And O'Connor has taken a slight lead here. And this is going to be a very interesting finish. Augie Martin again, 15th last year. He has a slight lead as they make the turn. Great camera coverage and directing by our runnerspace crew. Getting this nice, and you can see West Torrance in the background there. He's currently in 3rd. Tell you what, Augie Martin still looks comfortable, but so does O'Connor. They both look comfortable, so we're going to have a kick finish here to be sure. And here they are, about ready to enter Hilmer Lodge Stadium. 300 meters to go, and that blast of smoke that greets the runners, and it's going to be a kick finish. And it looks like O'Connor gearing up now, but Martin holding them off. They're in the backstretch. We got about 260 meters to go. Martin on the left, O'Connor on the right. And it is absolutely mano a mano. 200 meters to go. Martin opening it up a little bit. Let's see what O'Connor has in the straight. Martin and O'Connor. 110 meters to go. Here we go into the straight. O'Connor trying to make his move. Can Martin hold him off? O'Connor going to the arms. It's going to be a photo. Look at this, bumping. And it's, oh my, wow, Augie Martin by 1/10 of a second over Ollie O'Connor, and a veteran move by Martin to move out on O'Connor. And here comes Ryan Fitzpatrick from Nueva in third, Max Douglas of Corona Del Mar there, CDM in fourth. Douglas moved up two. Andrew Quast from West Torrance in fifth. Now that has team implications. Here comes Nathan Wilbur of Cathedral Catholic finishing sixth. Now St. Francis number two. Aiden Guzman in seventh. And a big battle there. Owen Souther of Canyon Country Canyon moved up 5 spots in that last mile. By the way, official time for Martin, 15:02.1. A very nice 4:49.8 last mile for Augie Martin. Another big move made by West Ranch's Braulio Castillo. He moved up 10 spots in the last mile to finish 15th with a 5:18.7 closer for Braulio Castillo of West Ranch. That's out in the Santa Clarita Valley for those of you that are not familiar with that. Let's take a look at the team standings now. Foothill Technology has gotten all 5 of their runners through. They just ran a very smart team race, all of them kind of together. Vigo Bortolin in 13th for Foothill Technology. Connor White in 18th. Eli Billings in 22nd. Henry Folk in 23rd. Really packed them in there well. Brandon Wofford in 30th. Jaden Thrillhart in 31st. So Foothill Technology getting it done. 5 between 13 and 31 for Foothill Technology. Another big finish by West Ranch's Taylor Halverson. He moved up 12 spots in the last mile. So a couple West Ranch Wildcats making big moves. Castillo moving up 10, Halverson moving up 12 in the last mile. And now the girls' individual sweepstakes, Divisions 3, 4, and 5 are off and running. Wow, what a scintillating competition. Now you can see Foothill and South Pass 1 and 2. South Pasadena, of course, won the girls' team sweepstakes Division 3, 4, and 5 by a single point. West Torrance right there with Agora. It's all very tight. Palos Verdes in 5th, but those numbers could change, as could Cathedral Catholic in 6th. So an excellent sprint finish and a savvy veteran move to go to the outside by Augie Martin. And he wins by 1/10 of a second over Ollie O'Connor, 15:02.1. That's hoofing it for a 3-mile course like this. That's a nice race for Augie Martin. Martin 15th last year, first this year. The girls' individual sweepstakes now up in the upper left. We've got the gentlemen on the upper right just before they make the turn into the stadium. On the lower right, we've got your finishers still coming through. And Foothill Tech now with a 28-point lead. That's looking awfully solid. Awfully solid. Beautiful afternoon here in Walnut, California. Mount San Antonio College Relays, the largest cross-country event in the world. Proud to give it to you on runnerspace.com. By the way, if you don't know where Foothill Technology is, it's in Ventura, which is kind of the northwest portion of LA County from a beach perspective. So Foothill Technology right there in Ventura. And a real solid performance by that crew. Really nice job of pack running. Very impressive victory. So we're getting now to the twilight here in Walnut. This is our penultimate race. The boys individual sweepstakes will begin at 5:50, so in about 16 minutes. And the girls going through the switchbacks, Valley Loop. They'll make that 2 times. They'll take that Valley Loop twice. And then up through the switchbacks. Then the appropriately big, massive expanse of land that goes up in Reservoir Hill. A little dark out there, hard to tell.